You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land.
Finally made it back home.
On this happy trip back to the promised land. All will be happy and gay. You've been gone, it's an empty home. Come on back where you really belong. You are always welcome home, welcome home. Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. All will be happy and
areas, different tribes and stuff. We found out that, but you already knew that it was a lot of Hebrews that were still here that didn't get taken away in slavery, but they were still here. They got colonized. But the story we found out even more is how all the different tribes here in Ghana, that's not originally from here, all of them came from what they call so-called Middle East, which is really nothing but Northeast Africa.
Right.
So they was one of the Funty over in the Sable where the land at. A Sable is the name of the Egyptian general.
Okay.
That's the one who was chasing Israel them through the Red Sea. So what happened when he saw that his army got swallowed up in the Red Sea and stuff, he couldn't go back to Egypt as a failure.
Yeah.
That was they like stature and stuff. You couldn't come back as a failure because you supposed to have the best army. Nobody came to defeat you and stuff. So him, and there was some Israelites that didn't go through the water because they was afraid. So him and those Israelites, they called it a day, and they all traveled and came over this way.
Gotcha.
Right, so they got a student, but this dude was huge. They have a student where he said that in the saber. I told him I'm waiting for them to take me, for the people to take me to that spot. But he was so huge. The stool, I think it was like big as this. Bigger than, yeah, that's how huge the stool was. We can all sit up on that stool. That's how big he was.
Right.
Yeah, that dude, yeah, saber. That was him and stuff, a saber. That's how that part came about because of him. And this was the history that they was giving us and stuff. Man. I was like, wow.
I bet you learned a lot just being on the ground.
Yeah. And when you go into that castle, they're gonna give you some more good stuff.
Oh man, I'm waiting to get out there, man. I'm just want to see how the spirit vibe.
I think it was like big as this. Bigger than, yeah, that's how huge the stool was. We can all sit up on that stool. That's how big he was.
Right.
Yeah, that dude, yeah, saber. That was him and stuff, a saber. That's how that part came about because of him. And this was the history that they was giving us and stuff, man. I was like, wow.
I bet you learned a lot just being on the ground.
Yeah. And when you go into that castle, they're gonna give you some more good stuff.
Oh man, I'm waiting to get out there, man. I'm just want to see how the spirit vibrate, man. How when I get out there, just the state of mind I'm being out there. You know what I mean? So that's why that's one of the first.
So you and the cameraman gonna go and we gonna chill in the car and stuff.
All right, okay.
And it's hard once you go through that first time, but you don't want to go.
You don't want to go back in there?
Yeah, I mean you don't mind, but it's just so emotional and stuff, man.
You like
say
no.
one time is enough. You glad you did it.
Yeah.
You got that in you and stuff. Yeah.
I got you.
Because we know the depth of it and stuff. And a lot of them here don't know the depth of it. A lot of them haven't even been to the cow. A lot of them, because they don't teach history of Ghana in school.
What they teach?
What they be teaching? Not too much history. But so what it be? They just the regular stuff. Yeah, just the regular stuff. No history or nothing. Because it's still set up in that colonialism. Right. Way. And so that's why they haven't even got their own history here, the history of what happened in the castle. Because a lot of them didn't even know how we ended up over there. They just thought we were some black people that was just there.
We just went over there.
Yeah, they just thought we popped up there. Yeah.
Man, it seems like everywhere you go in the world, it's the same story with a curriculum. It's really inflicted on us by the colonial masters, the oppressors.
Right, yeah.
We gotta really start educating our youth on the global stage.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? Because whether it's in the United States, whether it's in Haiti,
right.
From what you telling me right here, it's the same thing, man.
And that's what I've been doing, because even around the castle, when I be talking to them and stuff, that's who made this from one of the guys at the castle who I deal with. Because there's only two of them that, I deal with and stuff. But, you got them all out there trying to hustle and stuff and overcharge, but there's only two of them that I deal with when it comes to purchasing and stuff.
Okay.
But, and I was asking all of them out there, questions about this and this and that. And a lot of them, didn't even much, know a lot of the stuff that went on.
Yeah.
Doing what went on in the castle and how we ended over there. And that's what made me start asking them questions. What have they been taught? What they know about us? And pretty much a little or nothing and stuff. Yeah, because it just haven't been, like you say, taught to them, and it's gonna take us to be able to do that and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people that the Bible, which I already let people know, it's not a religious book, it's a history book. If you sit there and really pay attention to it, it's giving you history. And all that history is where? Right out through Africa, from one end to the other end.
Exactly.
So I be telling them and stuff that it's all there. And you get what was written, and from the time of slavery when everything stopped being written, you'll get the oral part of it, like I did when they were telling me about a sable and stuff.
Okay.
A sable man, and how all that happened and how they ended up coming over this way and this and that. So that was just the amazing thing of it and stuff. Just to see, here it is, you got over 40 something to 50 something different tribes here in Ghana alone, and all the different languages and stuff, so it just make it, amazing and stuff. So when you go to the different regions, you see, the difference in, how every everybody just a little, a little different in them and stuff. What they do in this region,
Right,
what they do in that region. But but at the same time, even though you got all these different tribes, all the different languages, but they still have a oneness about themselves and stuff. They still have that oneness about themselves, even though they do some things different and stuff. So that'd be the amazing part of it and stuff. And you just get to be in the midst of it and to experience and stuff.
Exactly.
So I just tell people, I say, there's nothing to be afraid. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And that's the problem. A lot of people are afraid of the unknown.
Yeah.
And that's why I always tell people that, hey, when they ask me how we feel, and I tell them, I say, it feel like we never had left this place. I say America is like, it was like a past tense, like a fading memory. Like when somebody died, and it's like as years go on, you remember them, but it's only coming to you in bits and pieces.
Correct.
So life go on, and so I tell them that's how I feel with America. It was like a past tense or a dream or something, but it felt like we never left this place. Like we just came and fit, and we was that missing piece of the puzzle that's supposed to be here and stuff.
Right.
And it's so peaceful.
Man.
So peaceful, man.
You ain't worrying about all that craziness going on over there. It's you with your people.
Yeah.
It's peaceful.
I only know stuff if somebody call me and tell me, oh, this happened, that. But none of that, man. I mean, it's just relaxing. I mean, it's just crazy. I tell people, I explain it, but I say you still have to come and experience, man.
Yeah.
Because I tell people, I say when I was there, I was surviving. Since we've been here, we've been living.
Exactly. You living, not existing.
Right. Yeah.
That's what it
For
say.
real.
That's one of the questions I always ask, man. Like, hey, are you living or existing? People be like, what you mean by that? Just break it down, cause if you just existing, you just out here really with no purpose.
Bingo.
Without a purpose, you just existing.
That's right. That's
so
right.
When you find that purpose, man, you can really start living, start exploring. Like even with myself, just being in Haiti, like really taking the initiative to come out here to just experience different things, communicate, network with my people, and just build, bro.
Right.
That's really what it's about.
There you go. And I'm glad you said that because you wasn't afraid to take that chance. People afraid of, losing out on this or they might be afraid of being scammed or they just scared to just, I think what it is, people just afraid of being, of losing out on something. I say, hey, life, you just got to be able to adjust to life. I tell people, I say, if you want to use those words, I say life is a gamble, but it's not a gamble. I say just certain things in life that happen, but whatever happened in life, whether it be negative or positive, don't let it stop you because you got to say, you in your mind, you already got something that you set, a goal that you want to set. So you got to tell people, just push forward. You fall down, you trip over, hey, get up and keep it moving. Don't let it stop. It's just like, I say, in life, it's just like the stock market. Things go up, things go down. Some things gonna be steady and stuff in that, but you can't be afraid to take a chance. I said, if you're waking up, you're taking a chance automatically to walk out that door.
That's a fact. That is. It's just like the EKG machine. Like on the wave list is going up and down, up and down. If it go flatline, what happened?
You did.
It's a wrap. That's life though. It's gonna go up and down. But you just learn and get better from it, man.
Right.
But like you say, it's just that fear. It's just that fear of the unknown, and then with the influence of the media and things of that nature, putting out the negative messages.
Right.
Like, oh, when you go to Africa, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen to you. So people afraid, man.
You're right.
And then at the same time, they make it so difficult to get here. It's a lot of obstacles. Like, gotta take this vaccination, the yellow fever, and then you gotta do this. Now they got the COVID going on. So people like, man, I just go to Europe, man. It's too much. You see, so they make it very difficult. But at some point, we gotta really just be willing to overcome the obstacle, man.
Right. So that's what I try to do on my videos on the channel and stuff. Positive. I try to get them positive stuff. You don't already had enough negative stuff in your life, and that energy is in your being. Yep. So, people say, well, I like to give people both sides, pros and cons, but I say right now, our people need to be healed. So I don't need to be giving them the cons. I need to give them all the pros and stuff. In other words, I ain't giving them nothing false. I let them know that, hey, you're going to have your little challenges, but I'm not going to give them that vision to see it, because once people visualize stuff, it gets stuck in their head and they can't get it out. So that's what I do. I show them the positive aspect of what's going on over here and what you can achieve. And there's no need to be afraid, especially when you see them people from other nations coming here. I say, if you see people from another nation that don't look like us, and they coming to make this place their home, that right there should tell you something all right.
Exactly.
Because they ain't gonna go somewhere where it's dangerous.
No, they not.
So why, you know, and that's why I say they put those images on TV, and then they get into the people's head, and that what makes them afraid. But then yet, once they see that, even though they see those other nations coming here, moving here, doing business, they still can't break that chain of what they done saw, even though they see these people coming over here and being successful. So that's what I try to instill in the people when I put my videos up, and which a lot of people been getting me back and saying, you know, they think cool that I've been putting these type of videos up because it's encouraging them.
Exactly.
It's actually encouraging a lot of people. So the videos have been touching a lot of people, and you know, making them feel, you know, that they're able to achieve these type of things and stuff.
Man, the worst form of slavery was the mental slavery that's going on, and that's what's going on right now. The mental slavery, the spiritual slavery.
Yes, man.
Because think about it. Back in the days, it was we knew who the enemy was. We knew what the problem was during the physical slavery. But right now, we don't understand what's going on.
Bingo.
Right? But here's the deal. In 2021, it's the age of information. A lot of information on YouTube, Facebook, all these social media platforms. So it's no reason to be ignorant right now, though. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason to be ignorant.
That is true.
Nah, it's real, man. It's a fact. So we just have to keep fighting, and really to just build with our people and put these type of messages out here worldwide. Like how you made the transition over to Africa, you and your wife. That's powerful, because I know even a lot of individuals I know personally, they may be like, man, I want to move to Africa, I want to do this, but they girl or they wife like, nah, we ain't going over there. Then they end up just being stuck because they don't want to, you know, separate their family and stuff like that. So, but you just keep putting out them positive images, man. Eventually, it's gonna resonate more and more. We're gonna be making that migration, 100%.
Yeah, for real, man, for real. Like I'm telling people and stuff, and telling them, you know, how you was coming and stuff. Because he's supposed to be coming, I guess. He's supposed to be coming this month too. I guess later on this month, and then.
You gonna order?
Yeah, you can put your camera to here and that shit will come up. Okay, so yeah, that's all my information. You can just save it.